Hey everybody, Jason Thomas here to talk to you guys today about framing and composition, specifically dealing with headroom in your photographs and filmmaking. You'll notice right away that there's a problem visually with the way I'm being filmed right now. If you take a look at the headroom and where I'm placed physically in this shot, I'm a little off center and I probably don't have enough room over the top of my head to make me look aesthetically balanced and proportioned. So what we need to do is correct that right away. So one thing we'll do is we'll probably pan back over a little bit, and we'll also tilt the head of the camera upwards to make me look an accurate height, which is about 6'1". Now you'll also notice over top of me, I've overlaid a grid system that is laid out into quadrants. It's called the rule of thirds grid, and what we use that to do is create the golden mean or balance physically. Now, what I'll make sure I do if I'm a photographer or a filmmaker is that I line up my subject of interest on top of one of those grid marks. So the intersections that are in front of me, my eyes or my head or whatever I'm supposed to look at should intersect with where those boxes intersect. There are 3 boxes on the bottom, 3 in the middle, and 3 on the top. The screen is split up into thirds, both left to right and up and down. By finding those intersections, you'll create more visual interest throughout your piece, and you'll guide the viewer's eye to where you mean them to look at the most often. Now, when you deal with people of height and you deal with people of a lack of height, what you need to do is represent them realistically and truthfully. So if I'm a taller individual, I want to make sure that I'm kind of close to the top of the frame, but not so much so that I'm being cut off and look way too tall, touching the top of the actual frame of the visual field. Now also, if I'm a little bit shorter, that also creates a problem. So if you take a look next to me, I have a lot of empty space. And if I was to place someone who was a little bit shorter next to me, they're going to look a little bit out of balance. So, there's somebody shorter. So look at the mismatch here in terms of the height in the composition. So what I would need to do, if I'm the camera person, most likely I would tilt the camera a little bit so that my head is closer to the level of his head. Or vice versa. I might place somebody who's next to me on top of a crate or a box to boost them up so their eye level or head level is even with the top of mine. And doing things like that create proportion and balance and a little bit of symmetry in your photos or films. So that is how you create physical proportion and balance in your work. I'm Jason Thomas. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.